morning, Saints. Today I'm going to tell you how it all started, my testimony, how I hear from God directly, how you can hear from God and get a direct answer, how you can hear from God directly. What happened was I got real desperate. I said, God, you got to talk to me. And, so I started really crying out to God. I was like, God, you got to talk to me. You got to talk to me right now. And I said, this is how you're going to talk to me. And I grabbed the Bible and I said, take these three words I'm thinking about, and put them right here. And I closed my eyes and I reached into the Bible in different places, like the Old Testament, New Testament, and and so I raised my hands, I looked, and there were those three words, and I said, "Wow!" I said that just didn't happen, did it? The next day, I was a lot quieter. I was like, like let me just see what's going on here. I said, God, if that was you yesterday, take these two very unique words. I thought of two words that I thought would never be in the Bible. I I said, okay, let me think of two words that would never be in the Bible. And I picked out two words and I said, just right here. And I reached into the Bible and I said, only underneath right here where my fingers are, like in the Bible, right here where my fingers are. And so I opened the Bible and I started to read and I said, there's those two words. I said, no way. I about fell out. I about had a heart attack and fell out of my chair. I was like, wow, that is crazy. What's going on? And I'm looking around thinking, I'm in a movie or something. I'm like, wow, that is crazy. And so keep watching these videos. I'll teach you how to hear from God, and you take it from there. Just take it to Him. You know what to do. I'll see you in the next video. You guys have a great day.